Hey everyone, instead of centralized America, we're gonna call it decentralized America, because now they accept Bitcoin. And just to let you guys know, El Salvador actually stands for the savior. And this comes at such a convenient time after there's been just so much Bitcoin FUD and problems lately. And in this video, I'm gonna talk about what happened, the facts, and what the future of El Salvador has in hand and what's going on, because this is the best news ever. Quick disclaimer guys, nothing in this video is financial advice. And if you'd like to see more videos like this, please be sure to subscribe. Now let's get into the facts. This is the first nation in the world to legalize Bitcoin alongside the US dollar. It's actually legal tender. So if you're a store and you have the means to accept Bitcoin, legally you are obliged to. The cool thing about this all is it sets the tone for other South American countries, Central American countries to also accept this as a currency. And currently 70% of El Salvadorans, they don't have access to traditional financial services. And this is not good. And I'm sure that this was kind of a way to get more people on board, right? Now all they need is a phone and a QR code and access to the Lightning Network or what have you, and they could easily trade cryptocurrencies now. So this was such a good move. And also, the El Salvadorans, they probably don't agree with a lot of the monetary policy that's going on right now in the US, and they're like, why are we solely sticking our monetary system based on what the US decisions are? And I think they made the right decision. Now they have more sound monetary policy. And I can't wait to see where things are headed. I'm gonna go over the driving reasons for a lot of this, and some of the good news, and what's happening, and the forward-thinking vision. So first and foremost, the big move for this decision is a lot of El Salvadorans are currently working in the US and they have to send money back home. Approximately, from what I read, about 2 million people are currently working, and if you have to spend 20, 30% or more of your money you're sending back home in remittances or fees, that is really expensive. Bitcoin aims to reduce that. Even though Bitcoin does have high fees, just for a cup of coffee type use, if you send larger amounts, you feel less fees. But also with the Lightning Network, fees will be even less. So that's the big reason why I think they chose to transition to Bitcoin, is because why are these big banks and Western Union type companies, money services, taking such a big cut of their hard-earned money that they want to send back home? And lowering the fees is such an important thing, and I think keeping more of that money and that wealth within their family is generational, and it's very impactful. The move really is awesome actually, because they're attracting many young people globally to start up a business here in El Salvador, invest in commerce and more, support the local economy. And this is very important because it's a great publicity thing, first of all, but moreover, it's actually adding real world value. And as we know, El Salvador is not a very rich country, and having this massive investment will really bring prosperity to a lot of people's lives. I was hearing this, some may say it's going to be like the future Panama or even Abu Dhabi. I mean, these are ambitious goals people are coming up with. I don't know if it'll go that far, but I can say that this country will become a lot more wealthy because of this sound financial decision. There was some FUD that I heard about, and this was the fact that the government will come out with a wallet and the government will encourage use of it, but it's not required. And the thing with this is, if the government gives you a wallet, that means they could seize your assets at any time. But, the way I look at this is right now with bank accounts and other things, they can seize it at any time too. And the thing is too, this isn't required from what I've been reading into, it's just encouraged. So, we all know the blockchain, you can track transactions through the block explorer and everything. So, I don't see this as massive FUD. But I do think it's something to pay attention to. And, a lot of people are saying about day-to-day transactions, it's a poor country and you don't want $15 fees if you're buying a 30-cent bag of rice, right? So that's where the Strike Lightning Network comes in. And, if I go there, I'm likely going to use this. It's a very powerful monetary network and all this good stuff. It's easily accessible and it's being rolled out. And I could see this, and I'll link a video right up here about the Lightning Network I just did recently. While it is a centralized tool and a platform, I think this will be good for helping facilitate transactions for more real-world use, right? I mean, we don't want just large transactions being done. If this is a currency, it needs to move like a current and be used consistently. All right, the cool thing about all this, guys, is this is a real world example of Bitcoin used as a currency in a country. The US dollar and the El Salvador colon, which was still infrequently used as a currency, it was kind of being phased out, were historically used heavily. And I'm thinking that El Salvador wants to move away from the US dollar for many reasons, remittances being a driver, but also so many other things such as improper monetary policy by our Fed. Now, there's this cool place. I'm going to link it here. It's called Bitcoin Beach, and it's a crypto coast in El Salvador, and it's a nice place where you could spend your Satoshis. I love that so much. It's helped over 600 users. It had several hundred families and 15 plus businesses, and I think it's just getting started. So just having a whole place in El Salvador dedicated towards Bitcoin is really going to help propel adoption forward, because as what happens here and in El Salvador, it's going to roll out across the world. And I'm cheering for this to be successful, because if this is very successful, it's going to be widespread adopted. Now, Nayib Bukele is the president of El Salvador, and he made a very important announcement. Guys, this is the coolest stuff ever. He's going to offer Bitcoin mining with Volcano. So it's essentially 100% clean, renewable, zero emissions from the volcano. I don't know the science about how it works, guys. I'm just reporting the news that I heard from him. I'm going to share the Twitter post here. But this is really good, because this is actually addressing all the FUD, all the environmentalists were coming out with. They were saying stuff like, oh, it consumes more energy than Sweden, Norway, Finland, whatever countries. And at the end of the day, while that may have been true, we're working on a solution. We're working on a solution that makes it so these Bitcoins could be mined in an environmentally friendly way. And with this, we're going to see a lot more environmentalists using the coin and wanting to, adopt it and speak publicly proud about it. So, yeah, I'm really excited for this awesome news. And hopefully other places, other volcanic regions around the world like Hawaii and other places in the Southeast Asia area start doing this too, because I would love to see that happen. Overall, guys, I'm very excited to make this announcement. You guys could probably tell I'm very passionate about this, and I just really want to see cryptocurrency adopted on the global scale, and I don't see any reasons right now for this to slow down. This is very positive movement, and with the savior, El Salvador, I know for a fact that they're going to save the price of Bitcoin. But not only are they going to save the price, they're going to actually help real people that are in trouble and that are having issues in El Salvador. So guys, I appreciate all of your attention. Almost at 500 subs. If I haven't hit it already, there's going to be a giveaway. Please be sure to subscribe. I hope you guys all have a good rest of your day and week, and have a good one.